You're watching Jaxblade's month of Halloween. Let's get some shit out of some psychopaths.
Groovy.
I think it's supper time.
Now, Little Shop of Horrors is honestly one of my favorite movies of all time. I just love that it's got the musical. The puppetry is amazing. And if you watch that movie, you will seriously be angry at today for having all this CGI because the stuff they did with puppets in that film was incredible. But the main villain and the main person we really follow is Seymour and Audrey too. The plant that has a taste for blood and wants to continue feeding until it can sprout more of itself and just completely take over the world and just have a nice human smorgasbord of people that it can feed on any time of day. Alright, honestly, this one is pretty simple. First of all, don't let it get that big, alright? Don't feed it any blood. But if it does get that big, there is such a thing as weed killer and flamethrowers. And sure, they're from outer space, but freaking Seymour killed it with electricity in the happy ending. There's that whole messed up ending that y'all can go check on YouTube. I'll link in the description box below. But in the unhappy ending, it sort of doesn't make sense to me because, alright, so in the unhappy ending, Audrey 2 is able to sprout itself and take over the planet because a bunch of people start buying these plants, they start feeding them, and they grow and they take over the entire world. But to me, it doesn't make any freaking sense, okay? Because it's like the military has never heard of flamethrowers or vegetation killer or freaking electricity, how Seymour killed it in the happy ending. So it's just stupid, all right? They're easily killable, okay? So what if you're like about to be eaten? Like, okay, I get it. You're about to be grabbed and eaten. So it's just like, okay, let's try this vegetation. I get that it's a plant from outer space, a mean green mother from outer space, but you can take this thing down before it even gets that size. Like the fact that they all started to get that size around the same time is ridiculous. Sorry, I love Little Shop of Horror, but that alternate ending to me just never made any plausible sense of like how they couldn't just destroy it like right off the bat. We're freaking military forces, people. Okay, it's just a plant fire. Even Batman and Harley Quinn movie made a joke about this with a plant guy. I was like, oh, we can just set him on fire. He is a plant. So there you go. That's the contingency. Simple as that. Maybe you want to do some, of course you want to do some cardio and do some running so you're able to escape the thing, but make sure you have some plant killer or some electricities like a taser or something like that, or a super taser, any sort of way, and then a flamethrower, because fire's your friend. Well, that was one alien that was pretty easy to deal with, but tomorrow, this is one space monster we gotta go to war on.